it's a really short tag video, and my friend Carrie did it over on her channel at Persevering Star. You should go check her out if you haven't already. If you like my channel, you'll probably love hers too. But anyway, this is the top 5 favorite films movie challenge tag. Yeah, long titled. But anyway, I actually did a favorite movies vlog, like one of the first vlogs I ever uploaded years and years ago. Damn, almost 10 years ago, I just realized. And I should probably do another one of those just as an updated list, especially since I don't have the time constraints now that I did back then, because as soon as I hit stop on that one, I thought of about 50 more that should have been listed in that, but with this tag, you can only pick 5, and for me, that is really hard because there's so many things I'd want to include as special mentions, but it's 5, and I had to cull it down. It's just like, but my heart, I can't. My babies, I can't. It's like picking favorite children, you can't do that, and I had to do that for this, and actually, you know what? Any of you guys who know me really well can probably actually guess which films made this list without me even saying them. So I would like to see you guys guess, like pause the video right here, go down in the comments, put your 5 guesses of what you think I'm gonna come up with are, and then come back and hit play and see if you were right, and then comment on your comment and let me know if you were surprised by what the actual answers were. So, I'm waiting, go do the thing in the comments. I'll sip my coffee while you do it. Did you do it? Hopefully. Anyway, so, I really had even harder of a time than picking just 5, was having to put them in an order. That broke my heart, but I had no choice, so... Number 5, which actually for many years of my life would have been my number 1, but I mean, it's gotten docked a few pegs, but I still adore it. I still can recite every fucking word of this film. I will still drop literally everything if it's on, and it was my first favorite film in my life from being a tiny little kid, which proves what a strange child I was. It's the Beatles movie Help. Yeah, I have the big bonus fucking collector's edition of it because that is how much I love this damn movie. I know, like I said, most people really didn't care for this one. I am apparently the minority, and I don't care, because I freaking love this film. Probably because it revolves around Ringo and it's in color, so, you know, what's not to love for me is Ringo Girl, but yeah, this film, oh my gosh, this film is responsible, like, single-handedly responsible for what kicked me from semi-casual Beatle fan to obsessive Beatle maniac for the rest of my life. This film is what did it. So, just saying, I freaking love this film, I love all the music in it, I love everything about it, just... It makes me sad that of all the Beatle films, it's the only one that I've never seen get played in syndication in movie theaters. All the other ones have, not this one, and I can only guess it's because people would cry racism if they tried to because of the, Indian stereotyping, but what can you do? I say if they can get away with showing Magical Mystery Tour at full price, they should be allowed to get away with Help. But anyway, so there's that one. Number 4, I had a hard time with because I'm kind of lumping 3 into 1 here. Also, my number 1 pick is another one like that, but number 4, this one is probably the newest comer to my list and actually didn't make my original favorite movies list because I hadn't seen it yet at that point because I apparently am the one human on the planet who didn't see this movie till like 2014 or 2015. Yeah, that, which makes me even more ashamed as a Michael J. Fox fan that out of his whole career, this was like the one big gaping hole for me for years. I'd seen almost everything else he'd ever done except for these. You already know what I'm going to say. It's Back to the Future. Yeah, I turned on the light in it for the flux capacitor because it looks badass. But anyway, I can't pick one as standing head and shoulders above the rest. Yeah, I even like the third one, just saying. So I don't know if it's just because it's still new and shiny to me a few years later, or if this one's actually going to remain a lifelong top favorite, but I mean, it's pretty damn solid, and I love me some Michael J. Fox, so just saying. But yeah, it's just hilarious. Everybody's like, how the fuck are you a Michael J. Fox fan, but you've never seen Back to the Future? Better question. I've read your fan fictions. You've basically written Back to the Future like 20 times over, but you've never seen it. What the hell, Jennifer? Yeah, that. And when I finally did see it, I was like, oh damn, I really basically have written it. Oh my god. Just exchanged 60s for 50s, and yeah, I've basically written it a bunch of times. Goodness. But yeah, this, I cannot pick just one of them. And since I tend to watch all three, anytime that I can't watch just one of these, I have to watch all three back to back to back. So it's like a day thing of it when I do this. Yeah, I count them in as one for number 4. Number 3 is a Judy Garland film, and it's not the one that most of you would guess, because most of you would hear Judy Garland go, oh, it's gotta be The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's actually A Star is Born. I adore The Wizard of Oz, don't get me wrong, and that one would totally be an honorable mention, and actually, before Back to the Future, that probably would have been like my number 5, but yeah, this is my number 3, because actually 3, 2, and 1 are kind of tied as like my favorite film. When people ask what is my favorite movie, it's a 3-way tie between these 3. But I just feel like her best acting work ever was in this film. Musically, I actually think this has the best music of anything she ever did. And the similarities to her life are eerie, even the way it ends. There's a lot of interesting parallels. And it's also the one film that when I was first really getting into Liza, I was just like, damn, I see the similarity now. Like, before I had seen this, I never really made that mental link between them actually looking anything like each other. But with this one, I was like, oh shit, I see it. I totally see it now. And after that like unlocked the floodgates, I guess, and now I see it with like everything. But this one more than anything, especially in the Lose That Long Face segment. Holy shit, because she has like a short black wig on and everything. She really looks like Liza there. Incidentally, Liza was sitting on the sidelines of the stage watching the filming of that scene, so it just adds that much more depth to it for me. But she was only like 9 or 10 years old when it was filmed, so that's beside the point. But anyway, that is my number 3 out of Judy Garland films. This is actually my favorite one, not Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is probably second favorite. So number 2 should be no surprise after that it's Cabaret. Which, for me to pick just one Liza movie, it's really hard, but it's just like, if you have to pick just one, you may as well do it right and go with Cabaret. You can't go wrong with this one. Even people who aren't Liza fans typically love Cabaret, so just saying. And then my number 1, which is so damn predictable. But again, I put the sequel lumped in with it because I always watch them together. I don't watch just one of them, I have to watch them back to back. Are Arthur and Arthur 2, which, funny thing, for being my favorite film, I never actually bought a legit copy. I just have my bootleg DVD that my dad made me when I was 19 because I'm a cheap ass. And it's so sad because I could fix that so easily. Copies of Arthur on DVD go for like 99 cents any day of the week on eBay. I could fix this so easily, and yet I don't, because this is like a perfect rip of the disc. It has all the menus, it has all of the bonus features. It's like, but I already have it. I mean, it'd basically just be buying it for the box art if I were to, but the irony, I had no problem spending $500 on a signed film script signed by the entire cast of Arthur. I had no problem spending over $1,000 on Liza's jacket from the end of the film. Yeah, that's a thing that I own. I'm probably the biggest fan of this film. I even begged my dad to buy the Rolls Royce from the film when it went up on auction a few years ago. He didn't do it, but he's actually kicked himself ever since for how little it went for, and he's just like, damn it, I should have. I was like, I told you you should have. You will never see it go for that price again. But yeah, I'm probably legit the biggest fan of the movie Arthur that has ever existed. I don't think anyone else has ever loved it quite as much as I have. I have ridiculous amounts of memorabilia from this film and props from the film that I have picked up over the years as they've trickled onto eBay. I kind of have my own little mini Arthur museum. It's ridiculous, but Anyway, it makes it that much funnier to me that I have no problem throwing huge shit tons of money at stuff from the film, yet I won't spend 99 cents to buy a legit copy of the DVD. I am such a damn cheap ass. And yes, I am aware of the double disc copy that has both films on it. I don't want that one because they crop the edges of the film. Therefore, yeah, I am that nitpicky to where that would bother me forever. So no, if I do ever upgrade for my little bootleg disc, I'll just get it properly. And yeah, I should really get a Blu-ray copy too while I'm at it, but I don't even have a Blu-ray player, which, yeah, you saw that right, this is a Blu-ray. We have a Blu-ray player downstairs, but I don't have one up here. And yes, I have a DVD copy of this too, but this one has a better cover, so I wanted to hold up the one with the better cover for the sake of this video. So, anyways, yeah, it's a thing, I don't know, but anyway, I'm weird. But yeah, so those are my top 5 picks. There's many more I wanted to include, but could only do 5, and it killed me having to cull it down to just 5, because there's so many that I'm like, oh, should I do this one or should I do that one? Oh my god, it's going to kill me to have to pick between these, but that one, fine. Damn, there were so many of those, and like I said, I should really just do an updated, just overall favorite films vlog, even though I know whatever I come up with, I will still think of more as soon as I hit stop on that. Even if I do like an hour-long video of favorite movies of mine, I will still forget some. I know how I am, but if that is a thing you guys would like to see, I will film it. I have no problem doing that, just I know how I am, and I'll definitely forget the stuff that belongs on there. So, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Were your guesses at what my 5 picks were right? Did you get any of them right? I bet you got at least some of them right, because I'm pretty transparent on this stuff. So, let me know, and let me know what your 5 picks are if you don't have a YouTube, or if you just don't feel like doing the tag properly, but you'd like to throw your 5 favorites out there. I'd love to hear what they are. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link's down in the description box. So anyway, till next time, bye!